An app that can help you improve all your mistakes, help you correct all your mistakes during your English speaking practice. Something that you want, right? Something that we all want to know. How to improve those mistakes, those speaking mistakes. This is the answer, this is the solution. Hello everybody, how are you all? Hope you're doing great. So welcome back to another session of learning English and improving your English speaking skills with me. Well, in today's lesson, I'm going to take up a query that I am receiving recently. I have been receiving this particular query that, ma'am, when we are doing our speaking practice, how to know what mistakes we are making. So, how to know your grammar mistakes, your maybe sentence structure mistakes. If you have these kind of queries, then today I am going to solve this query. I'm going to tell you an app that will tell you all of your mistakes that you make while doing your English speaking practice. Now, this app will also tell you all the mistakes related to your written English too. For example, you're writing English, what kind of mistakes are there, how to know those mistakes, and how to improve those mistakes. Both the things are going to get solved today. So, you'll know which grammar mistake you're making and the correct alternative too with this amazing app that I have for you today. So, are you all ready for this? I'm Shivangi Gupta, your CELTA certified English language tutor, certified by the University of Cambridge, the UK. And before beginning, please subscribe the channel so that you can get all the lessons that I post for you on this channel. Please like the video and share it with your friends too. Now, coming back to today's lesson. Coming back to the lesson, the app. What is this app? This amazing app. I'm going to give you the complete demo, how to use it, what you can do. See, this app will require a written text, and this is the app Grammarly. Grammarly, one of the most trusted, sought after apps in the world. When it comes to correcting your English grammar mistake, this is the IT app, the IT app. I trust this app a lot, and this is the app that can help you improve all of your grammar mistakes. Now, you must think that we have to enter a written text in this particular app. Then, how are we going to use it for our speaking practice? That is the key. How to use this particular app to improve your speaking practice, to improve those grammar mistakes, to know about it. Well, I'm going to tell you everything. See, when you are doing your speaking practice, what you're doing, you're speaking out loud, right? Checking up on the mistakes is important, but I would say the activity that I'm going to tell you today, the technique, the method that I'm going to tell you today using this particular app to improve your grammar mistakes is something that if you do twice a week or once a week, that's completely fine. So, knowing your mistakes in between is fine, and then improving on those mistakes is the key. So, you are speaking for 1 week, now you're evaluating on day 7, maybe on day 5. So, you're evaluating yourself after every 5 days. That is okay, but if you're doing it daily, then it will become a very heavy chore for you, and you might not be able to do it every day. You want to give up? No. So, this is something that you must do in between your speaking practice after some time of interval. Now, what you're supposed to do, I'm going to give you a demo, a complete demo. Let's open the laptop. Let's begin with the demo now, the demo time. Okay, before beginning, one thing that I want to tell you is that what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to speak something, and you can use any speech to text app. So there are various apps which converts your speech, whatever you're speaking, into text. One thing that you can do is you can record your voice and then you can type everything out. That is something that you can do, but that might be a bit time consuming. But if you want to also improve your writing skills at the same time, you can do that too. So you're doing a lot of things. If you're recording it and then typing out whatever you have said, that would actually exponentially expand the areas of English you are practicing. And in the long run, that is also beneficial because you're also practicing your writing skills. You are listening to your recorded voice. That means you'll be able to generate a feedback for yourself. There are a lot of benefits for that too. So you have two options: either record your voice and type the text, whatever you're speaking in that, listen to it and type it out. Number 2 is use any speech to text. For example, in MacBook there is already a Siri that helps us to convert speech into text. So you can do that. You can use any kind of speech to text AI or app. There are so many trusted apps available, so you can go and check them out. Now, what you are supposed to do once you have written it, you have prepared a text, what you're supposed to do. Now, let's begin with it. So, what you're supposed to do is you have to open the Chrome, right? Open Chrome. Okay, so once you open your Chrome, go to Grammarly free AI writing assistance. So this is free. A lot of features are free, and you can also upgrade to premium if you want extra features, like a person is writing a project or an assignment or a report. Now those extra features can be helpful in that particular area. If you're just checking your speaking practice, what are the mistakes, I think the free version is going to do the work. So this is for the heavy workers who have professional work to write something, the premium version. Although if you want, you can go for it, definitely go for it. Now I have a particular document, right? Here I have written a paragraph. Now this is the correct paragraph. Okay, so if there was a mistake in this paragraph, it would have been shown over here, but there is no mistake. So this is the paragraph. It's like I have written. So for example, you have taken up a topic where you have to talk on the particular topic, something memorable that happened or something significant that happened in the past 2 days, yesterday, in the recent days. Okay, that is the topic you have taken for your speaking practice. I've taken this particular topic because it's going to be a bit relatable with everybody. And say you have spoken something. Now this is the paragraph. I've typed it out. Now this is the correct paragraph. I have deliberately made some mistakes in this particular paragraph to see how this particular app is gonna tell us the mistakes and everything, right? So let's see the paragraph with the mistakes, and let's see how we can check our mistakes, grammar mistakes. If you're making any mistakes, how to check it while speaking. Most of the times the mistakes are of tenses, prepositions and sentence structures when we are speaking. Okay, and this is a great way to analyze each one of those mistakes and correct them too. So let's begin. So now what we can do is we can set goals. What is the audience? General, knowledgeable, expert. That means do you know general English? Do you have knowledgeable English, or do you have the expertise in English language? That is the thing. Now formality. Are you talking in the formal tone, informal tone, neutral tone? So what you can do is you can either keep informal for informal topics, and for topics like where you're talking about just like maybe environment and everything like that, you can keep neutral, formality. Do not keep formal until and unless it's some kind of report, formal project, or an email. So, formal is for all those purposes. You're checking your speaking practice right now. Either keep it to neutral or informal. Okay, I'm going to keep it to neutral. And let's keep the audience to knowledgeable. Okay, that is something that you can do. Or you can also go with general if you want. If you think that you are at B1 level, B2 level, go with general. If you think you're at C1 level, knowledgeable, C2 level, then that is going to be expert. So intent is to either describe or tell a story. We can do that, describe and tell a story. That is what we are doing. We often describe or tell a story. Let's do done. Okay, so as we have done it here, I've pasted this particular text. There are a few mistakes. The overall score is 73. So the overall score tells you how many mistakes are there and what is the score of your text. It should be 100. For it to be accurate, it should be 100. It's 73 right now. And let's see. So whatever is it telling us first, let us pay attention to that. So all the red lines right now are the mistakes. So I decide to visit my childhood friend the very next day. I decide. Now let's see the context. I walking in the park yesterday. Now this is also incorrect. Let us see when this app will indicate to us that this is also incorrect. So there are various factors like correctness, as you can see in the red, clarity in blue, engagement, delivery. So engagement and delivery is perfect. Engagement is how engaging the text is. Is the text interesting to read or to listen to? Basically whatever is there in this, is it interesting enough? It is interesting enough. Delivery is basically kind of sentence structure, like we say, that's perfect. So the score for these two, that's full, that's like full on. Now there are problem in correctness and clarity, and right now this particular app is focusing on the correctness. So once the correctness is cleared, I think the app will move on to the clarity, blue one. So this might be something to do with the clarity. So let us leave it right now. Eye walking, there is a mistake there. Okay, there is a mistake. If you are able to tell it, that's excellent. I walking the park yesterday, I saw a little girl playing with her friends. That means yesterday. Yesterday. That means I decide is wrong here. Past tense should be here. I decided, and it's telling us that I decided to visit my friend. So you simply accept it. When you accept it, it will tell you the next mistake, that is she was gone. She was gone. So that is the verb problem. She was gone. No, she had gone. So the past perfect will be used here. She had gone to the market as she wanted to buy some groceries for her house. So accept, you accept it. Now the next one. Her mother said me. No, her mother told me. Either you have to use her mother said to me, or you have to use her mother told me. We always use tell when there is a direct object to receive the information. And said to. With said, that means with say, with the verb say, we'll use to. So that is the mistake over here. Let's see. Yeah, the mother said to me. So I'm going to accept it. The mother said to me. Now let me change it here and let me write her mother told me. Is it going to create a mistake? See, it's calculating, checking once again. No, see, told me is correct. So you either use said to me or told me. Both the things, both the sentences are correct. The difference is of formality actually. So I decided to wait till her arrival when she had came back. When she had came back. Now had, it's saying here, unnecessary verb. That means we do not need had here. It's in the past. When she came back. Okay. So if I click here, it would show just the correctness, remove the verb, nothing else. And we accept it. And the verb is removed. Okay. Verb is removed. Now, as soon as we are done with these suggestions, can you see there are more suggestions over here? I told you that there are more problems which are not shown here. There are going to be problems. Right in the first sentence, it was a mistake because I deliberately made the mistake over here. That's why I know it. So, see, I walking in the park yesterday. So that's like, that is something you have to check. It's like it's saying I was walking. So when I added was, it's gone now. See, the correctness is gone. Okay, and the score, overall score is 99. So I was walking in the park yesterday. I saw a little girl playing with her friends. Right, that's the correct sentence. Now there is one more thing. She was not at home, and that's a part of clarity. So she was not at home. At is extra over here. If I delete it, it's going to calculate once again. Great job. When you get the score 100, this is not going to show you here 100. No, this will show you great job and a green tick. That means the score is 100. Now your text is completely perfect. That means all the mistakes have been corrected. And now you have the perfect text. So this is the perfect version of whatever you spoke in your speaking practice. What you can do is you can read this out loud. That means this is the same thing, your speaking practice, but a better version, accurate version of your speaking practice. And this is a great way to improve your mistakes and to know about those mistakes. Something that you're so worried about, something that I'm getting as a request that ma'am, how to do it, how to know about it while doing our speaking practice. So now you know, use Grammarly app to know all your speaking mistakes, all your grammar mistakes. This app is going to tell you what's the problem. It's going to give you the correct alternative. And if you want, you can use the free version. And if you want, you can also go for the premium. It's all up to you. All up to you. Free version is also available. Okay. So let me clear that the free version is also available. Right now, I'm working on the free version. So I think, and it's doing a great job over here. Now let's see something. Let's see we can do something more about it. So there is this generative AI. If we click on it, that's a new feature in Grammarly app. It would say improve it. If you want to improve it, we can click on it and it would create a more formal version if you want. And this is a bit more formal in the tone. It's almost same. I was walking in the park yesterday when I saw a little girl playing with her friends. She made me remember my childhood and I felt nostalgic, right? I decided to visit my childhood friend the next day. So basically, I have used the word very here for emphasize, okay? Very next day, because I wanted to show the kind of hurriedness the person might have felt. So that's also perfect. This particular AI has just removed the very. Why? Because in written English, we might not use it, and this is functioning for written English. But in spoken English, if you use very for emphasize, very next day, the very next day after Monday, that is used for emphasize, and that's perfectly fine to use it. You can totally use it in the conversational spoken English. Okay, so yeah, it's almost same. Basically, it's just changing the sentence structures a bit in a different way. You can always frame a sentence in different ways. For example, you want to say something, you can frame one particular sentence in a lot of ways and the meaning would be same. So the meaning is same, a bit sentence structures are changed and that's fine. So that's what you can do. So that is how you can use this particular app to improve your English, right? Improve your English, improve your spoken English and written English both. So that's it. That was the Grammarly app for you with demo. That's it for today. That is the lesson. An app that can help you improve all your mistakes, help you correct all your mistakes during your English speaking practice. Something that you want, right? Something that we all want to know. How to improve those mistakes, those speaking mistakes. This is the answer, this is the solution. So take it up, practice it. Once in a week is enough, twice in a week is totally enough, more than enough. So do this, take up the practice of using this app and see the difference. That's it for today. Now I'm going to meet you again in a new lesson. Till then, everybody, take care and bye.